Welcome to the community garden, where there's plots of land and plots of intrigue. Oh, you're walking away from me. Welcome back to Dumbracken.
Anya, have you planted all these leeks?
Why am I the first one you accuse every time there's a unapproved vegetable planted?
The t-shirt doesn't help.
And to be fair, Anya, every time I have accused you in the past, it has been you. So I'm just going off a body of evidence.
It just makes it all easier to frame me. Just because I'm wearing a t-shirt of 2 leeks high-fiving doesn't mean that I would plant leeks.
Yeah, well, the last time that this happened, it was aubergines, and it was 2 aubergines high-fiving, so... Bit of a pattern.
It was a firm handshake.
Okay.
They weren't high-fiving.
Do you make these t-shirts yourself?
I'm glad you asked. Yes, I can make t-shirts on demand.
Morris, I don't think
take my card. It's got a QR code for my website.
I don't think that is the issue
don't.
at hand.
Oh, I know, but it's...
We had discussed and agreed to do mixed planting this year in the beds.
We did. I planted some roses.
Well, now there are just leeks.
Oh.
I feel victimized.
Oh, surprised, are you, Anya? Surprised?
Well,
I'm not buying it.
I'm not that surprised because someone has to fight you every single time. It wasn't me, though.
These are very good quality t-shirts.
Thank you.
Has anything come up on your side of the fence since?
What are you trying to know?
I just wanted to find out if you had the same problem as I've got on this side. You said it would be okay, but it's coming up down towards the bottom of my garden.
Don't talk too loud. He's everywhere.
I'm talking quietly. You're the one that insists on staying on your side
Oh
of the
my god,
fence.
I'm the loud one.
Oh.
Jesus, you're gonna spill the beans all over the place and they're gonna know.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was just trying to ask you discreetly. Is there anything on your side?
I may have had a few tibbles.
What happened to them? What did you do with them?
I don't think it's the right time to tell yet.
Well, you need to come up with something because I think I've managed to cover everything up on this side. You know, there was quite a lot, but...
Look, he'll be gone. He'll be gone by Friday, you promise.
Right, well, okay, well, look, on your head be it. I mean, if anything happens, if anything shows up on your side, then you're on your own.
What do you think them two are talking about?
Probably football. Probably something dumb.
Yeah. I don't know. It's got this really weird,
They're both hunched over.
Yeah, they're hunching. And it makes me think they're sharing secrets.
Oh, you think they're secret telling?
I think they could be
Secret telling without us?
I mean, we're neighbours as well, and all 4 of us have the shard bit of the fence in the middle.
Sure, we're all it's a perfect X, yeah.
It's a perfect X.
We call our little meeting spot a perfect X.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe we should go and see what's
Should we go over and see what's happening?
Maybe they're talking about
us.
Dan, this can't go on any longer. We need to come clean.
No, I'm never telling anyone what we've done.
But we need to.
I'm never telling. We agreed.
Yeah, but things change. It's got too serious now. I'm up all night thinking about it.
I'm not doing it. You know I'm not. You know I get panic attacks. And that's why we agreed never to reveal it.
I just can't live with myself. I'm gonna tell.
No.
So you do what you need to do. But it ends now.
Hey Dan. Hey Colour. Sorry I was late. It was just...
We have something to tell you.
No, we don't.
Huh?
You need to know.
Should I set out my little camping stool first?
Yeah, I think you should sit down. Great.
What Dan wants to tell you is, I don't think we've ever told you how much we appreciate you.
That's lies.
That's nice.
That's not what we're here to tell you. And also,
Are you saying you don't appreciate him, Dan?
Yeah, that's also untrue.
Did you just forget a fishing rod? Because I have a fishing rod in the van. If one of you forgot a fishing rod, I can just get my spare.
You know what? I did forget a fishing rod. That is exactly what Dan wanted to say. Isn't
No,
that
it
right,
isn't.
Dan?
Perfect.
That is right, Dan. That's what he wanted to say.
No.
I'll go grab that. Back in a minute.
What are you doing? We agreed.
No, what are you doing? We agreed we wouldn't tell.
I need to get it off my chest.
No, you don't.
do.
You need to keep it in your chest.
I can't anymore. There's already so much stuff in there.
Yeah, well, one more thing's not going to hurt now, is it?
It does hurt.
Yeah, well, it hurts me to get things out.
I'm still going to tell him. I don't care. As soon as he comes back, I'm telling him. So you may get ready.
Then after the 6th divorce, I guess I started to realize perhaps me and Margaret weren't ready for each other, you know? 6 divorces to one person's a lot, isn't it? But that's when I started to think perhaps we weren't right for each other, but we tried it 3 more times for sure. Nine marriages, me and Margaret, and only ever stopped after I got hit by a bus and landed in a coma for 17 years. Well, we did still get married once whilst I was in that coma. And of course, I would like to help you with the hole you're digging here, but I'm on strict doctor's orders. No digging, or planting, or cropping, or plotting. None of this no more. Got a bad back, you see. I tried to run a marathon, didn't I? And whenever I was in week 3 of my training and preparations, I fell down a ditch and wasn't discovered for 4 days. I had a family of ducks that started living beside me on day 2, and we got quite close. And eventually, one of them started walking across the road, caused a car crash. The car went over me, but that was how I was discovered. I was too weak to talk, of course, so everyone thought I was in the car crash, and rumours started of an affair between me and the driver of the car, Gerald Finnegan. And don't get me wrong, Gerald Finnegan is a lovely, lovely man who is a dreamboat of a person, but everyone knows. I'm surprised that I was even put in his league for an affair. I was very pleasantly surprised, if I'll be honest. I would have said that Gerald Finnegan was much out of my league. So that was a nice confidence boost once I got out of the hospital after 3 weeks. So now I just come here to relax and chat to new friends and old friends alike.
Look, I fed him and everything, and he promised me he'd be away by Friday. That's it. That's all it is. It's not much.
Just, we're so close, just don't mess it up. I told you it was a bad idea.
I won't.
Two cups of sugar and
guys.
1 half a cup of Baileys. And then
Bailey's at this time.
No,
We having a little naughty treat.
we're
Morning
just
mimosas,
sharing,
anybody?
We're just sharing a recipe for Bailey's cheesecake.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, because we were talking
We're
over
both
there. And
hunched
you
over,
were like,
and usually when you're hunched over, that's your like.
We-
little-
we thought you were like-
I was just looking and seeing what the bottom of the fence to see if it just needed a touch of paint. It doesn't.
Darryl, you threw your hands up at one point, and that's usually when you're getting like accused of something. You get defensive.
Oh,
No,
I was like,
That's such a good recipe. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Bailey's never thought of that.
Yeah, it's revolutionary, and I'm just stupid because my back hurts a bit, you know.
Right.
Okay, well we'll leave you to it then.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay, so they have no clue about the hobo living at the bottom of the yard.
I don't
they
think
have no idea.
I think we're
Thank
finally going to
goodness.
get away with it, yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Whoa.
Oh,
We
because
were
he's
in
been
trouble.
taking turns.
Taking turns, yeah. Like a cat moving between gardens, yeah.
Like,
between
I've
just
been-
our two.
I've been feeding him 1 tin of cream of mushroom soup every week.
Oh, that's not good. I've been giving them tuna. I don't know if they'll mix well.
Oh,
Well, I guess. No, probably wouldn't. I'll change mine. I have a load of different tins.
What do you think, though? You're talking about there's something.
I don't know.
They were overlooking. I think they've got a secret.
I don't know why they came over and then why they just left like straight away. It's like so suspicious.
Yeah.
Thing anyway. loves lasagna, but I'm starting to wean him off it.
On to what?
Well, I'm getting worried. If I keep giving him lasagna, he's gonna hang about. But like he said he'll be gone by Friday. Be gone by Friday.
He said that before.
Well, yeah. Then he went to you, and then he came back.
Do you think they know? Is it possible they know?
Well, why would he go there? I was giving him lasagna.
Yeah, but you were, and then he came to me, and just. Do you think maybe he's visiting more than?
Oh.
Do they know? Do they think that we know that they know?
I don't think they have any idea what's going on. There's no way
clue.
they know about
Don't worry
this.
though, because I put a little air tag into his jacket pocket so I can track him around the house, and then I put a collar on him that has a little camera,
That's
so then I can
cute.
see him like climbing
That's
on
so
the fences
cute.
and stuff.
Oh my god. Where is he at now?
The cemetery.
Just like hanging around?
Yeah, just hanging around.
That kind of makes me feel weird because it's like, are we not doing enough for him?
Well, I guess maybe he just wants to roam in the fresh air.
I don't know. Like, are they allowed to roam? Should they not be kept indoors?
No, well, we keep them outdoors, don't we?
I suppose we do.
Anya, not to distract the topic at hand, but could you do like branded T-shirts for all of us? None of this like gimmicky stuff.
Gimmicky?
They're high-fiving.
I don't think that's a gimmick. I think that's...
It's not very professional.
No, it's not.
This is just a community guarded, though.
I don't do like corporate work. I think that t-shirt printing is art.
Yeah, but I'm not saying I'd pay you, but like if we went to the council
Oh, for this quality.
and got funding,
Oh, like for the community card?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
branded stuff.
I'm sorry
No, I
for
could
pulling
do
on
that.
your t-shirt so much, but for this quality, I'd pay.
Yeah.
Let me get in on that.
You know what?
Oh, wow.
I'm starting to think.
Okay, you two are both pulling on my t-shirt now. This is a little bit
Yeah, but it
uncomfortable.
won't stretch. That's good quality.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I thought the leaks and the mayhem were what you were after, Anya, but I'm starting to think it's all about the t-shirts and the merchandising
Well, which
opportunities.
came first, the leak t-shirt or the planted leaks?
That's a very good question.
Well, they're quite clearly independent train of thoughts. I made a t-shirt, and the same night, some sort of leak incident happened. I think it's just, I don't know who did it, but we share a wavelength.
And now you're proposing we mass produce these t-shirts?
Oh, no, that was my idea.
Yeah, again, I wasn't proposing any of the sort. I'm just wearing my own t-shirts.
I just hope we don't have to kick anyone else out like Alberto last year.
We said we wouldn't mention that name again.
Sorry.
Could it be that perhaps Alberto is vengeful?
He still claims he was framed. Sorry. I met
You're
up with
saying
him.
Alberto came back to town and planted leaks in the night, Anya. Really?
I did
Really?
meet up with him a week ago. Not in town, but it was
And just
far away.
coincidentally, the morning after you've worn your leak t-shirt.
I'm not saying Alberto has or hasn't done it. All I'm saying is you're quick to accuse, and my t-shirt is unrelated to the incident.
Look, I'd say it was less gimmicky if it wasn't a jumping high five. If the leak's feet were in the ground and they were doing like a sturdy high five, different. Gives off a different vibe. But I think because it's like a High School Musical type jump.
But I really like how it looks as if they're jumping out of the soil, like they've just done enough to jump out of the soil. It looks very clever. They're like, we're ready.
Like they've escaped.
Yeah, we're
Oh, but-
ready to be in a stew.
The leaks want to be in the ground.
You see, this is
Leaks want to be in the ground, right?
It's provocative.
This is what I'm talking about with it being art. This is more of a Rorschach test. You feel constrained and see them as leaks as being out of their place, whereas you see the freedom that they feel and that they're exuberant about it. It's
What does the speech bubble that says, I did it, I planted them mean?
Yes, I see evidence of a misdemeanor. Why is no one else upset about this? George, your roses, they're gone.
Yeah, wait a minute. Where did they go?
They've been replaced by leeks.
Ah,
You won't get any nice flowers now.
Oh,
after we
no.
agreed on the mixed bed planting.
I mean, I
We all
will say
agreed.
that I hadn't planted anything yet. So Anya, or whoever planted the leeks, has really helped me out.
and that was my fourth job, I think, after leaving high school. Yes, that was whenever I touched up boilers for people. Yes, and I didn't have any qualifications. In those days, you didn't need them, so I just started touching up some boilers. In fact, I found that I could make some work for myself by touching up some boilers, then going around and saying, hey, your boiler's been touched up, so I'll fix it up for you. I got to learn on the job, didn't I? Then, yeah, it was lovely.
Oh, that's a nice rod. Is that for me?
Well, I guess you can have it. Yeah, this is my first one. But yeah, you can use it. That's fine. Yeah, I'll use the spare one. That's fine.
It's to do with the back garden.
No.
Huh?
Yeah. You know the back garden?
Oh, the shared back garden.
Yeah.
As neighbours, we can all go into it. Yeah.
Do you remember we got the fence redone and we all chipped in for it?
Oh, yeah. Like, what was it? Like,
Well, we got
120 each or so. That was pretty
reviewed,
good.
and everyone says the reviews are great.
I want to get the number of the guy who did that, because that was a really good job.
Yeah.
And really reasonable.
We looked it up on Nextdoor, and everyone says it's a lovely job because he took pictures. He took pictures, and they say it's the nicest shared garden they've ever done.
And what, for like 10 houses, 120 quid?
And that's everything there is to say about it. Isn't that right, Dan? There's nothing more to say about it. That's everything that there is to say.
The pictures have undone us. The council have got in contact. It's 1 foot higher than is legal.
What?
We didn't have planning permission for this.
Who? So you have just found out, but so we can use.
It's because he was putting pictures up on Nextdoor saying, "Look at our brilliant fence," and the council have found out.
So you have just realised. So we can just say to the council we didn't know.
And Dan here had to tell everyone how tall he is.
We shouldn't have taken so many pictures with me standing right beside it. Look, he's being sick.
Why did you have to post? I love being 5'5".
So we went.
You know I love being 5'5".
They can tell how tall it is if they know how tall you are.
So we went above the community guidelines. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus, that's.
I'm not going to hide who I am, and who I am is 5'5". You're always denying me my truth.
It's fine for you to be that height.
Oh, is it?
I don't want to be sick again.
So the fence has to come down.
The whole thing? Can we just like shorten it by? We can get the guy back. We'll just. No,
it's all done to spec. There's no. If you do that, it structurally is unsound, and then that's an even bigger fucking problem.
Who knows? Who knows? So the council knows.
The council knows. So that's it. That's it done.
And so where you're currently digging, which is quite a big hole, this is currently a plot that has been designated as it will eventually be cemented over, paved over, and it's going to become the new designated disability car parking spot, because apparently we're being very ableist in our car parking spots, so we've had to make some changes. So it would be ill-advised to plant anything here that you would think would not be ready in about 1 month. Oh, you're just throwing the carpet right in there. Oh, okay. Right in, the carpet goes. I like that you're using your carpet. That'll probably help it to take root. That's very clever. But yeah, you'll need to harvest this within a month, or else it will just be paved over for the designated disabled car parking spot, as I did say.
Oh my god, he's gone. He's gone. I just seen his coat on the cap flap. He must have squeezed out again.
Well, have you checked the app on your phone? Can you track him?
Well, hopefully. I mean, like the tag I had in his ankle is like still there. I'll check now.
Where is he?
Oh my god, he's at the cemetery.
What's he doing?
What's he doing there? He's got no family.
Do we not do enough for him? What?
I think I'm actually kind of worried about him. Do you want to head down to the cemetery now and...
Wait, check your tag that you have put on.
Yeah, sure. Yep, still at the cemetery.
Yeah. Have you been putting it in the soup?
Sometimes I find he kind of notices when it's just kind of bobbing on top of the soup. Because I don't even, like, heat the soup up. I just kind of give him the open tin and like, put the tracker on top, hoping that he'll think it's a mushroom.
Your car has the receiver, right? It'll take us straight to him.
Yeah.
Right, well, we gotta go. We gotta go down to the cemetery. I'm worried about him now.
Well, it isn't charged. The car isn't charged.
Oh my god, it's freaking electric.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Wow. I ran out of cheese.
No way.
I ran out of the cheese.
That always happens.
I gotta go to the shop.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the shop.
We're actually going to the
flower shop.
Flower shop?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
the
I ran
flower
out
shop.
of petunias.
You need some petunias for
the cemetery.
For your mum's grave.
For my mum's grave, because we're going to my mum's grave.
We're going to see.
You're going to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Because my mum, no one ever visits her.
That's nice.
What do you think? Do you know I haven't been to the cemetery in ages.
Right now.
I haven't been in ages, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
just like in the car?
It would be nice. Why don't
You
we?
want to come pay respects
all-
to my mum?
Why not?
I mean,
Wait, let me check my phone for something. Yep, still going to the cemetery. Still going to the cemetery.
Should we go to?
Your car is not plugged in there.
I know. That's what I'm just saying. I'm such a silly goose.
well, we can't go to the shop anyway.
Well, we can all carpool.
Well, and if you want, I hope it's not too much trouble. We can drop them off on. We can pop by the store as well.
We can pop by
Oh
the
no,
store.
that's fine. You do your
Go straight to the
cemetery
cemetery?
first. We'll go
straight
right
there.
there.
We'll go
Yeah,
cemetery
okay.
first, and then
Cemetery
we'll go
afterwards.
way back.
Yeah,
Wonderful,
yeah.
wonderful.
I call shotgun.
And my son, of course, he doesn't talk to me, but that's because he can't talk to anyone. He's mute. Won't say a word to no one, but he has other forms of communication. He's a lovely drawer. He's a fantastic drawer. Very good at the sign language. And I can't do it anymore on account of my hands not working fully because the arthritis, so we have lovely long walks and lovely silences. My mother, she's still cooking. She's still cooking along rightly. She's 104 years old. She also doesn't speak to me. Not like my son, no. She does not like my character. She thinks I'm weak-willed and stubborn. And a fool. And she says I'm ugly.
I think it's important that we all go around and say what we were going to plant so that we know that it couldn't have been any one of us.
Look, I will just put it out there. I've nothing against leeks per se.
Good, Hyacinth.
Just I don't want only leeks, okay? There'll be so many. We're going to be having, like, leek and potato soup for months.
And then eventually, when the potatoes run out, just leek soup. There's
Even
so many
worse.
leeks here.
Yeah.
You were going to plant roses.
Yes.
You were going to plant.
Hyacinth, what were you going to
Carrots
plant?
and herbs.
Oh, what were you going to plant?
I will be honest. I was going to defy her and plant a select number of leeks. I wasn't going to dominate the garden with these with the leek.
Anya. So, okay, you just coincidentally were intending to plant leeks.
I also was coincidentally intending on planting leeks, so you really have helped me out. Or
Interesting.
whoever it was.
So, okay.
Hang
There
on.
quite clearly
Hang
is some
on.
sort of leak wavelength going on in this town. We are all, on our own volition, coming off the idea of planting leeks.
They're so adaptable.
You can put them in anything.
There's two of you. I see.
Wait, what if someone took my rose seeds and gave me leek seeds? What if I've been a patsy?
I mean, they're visibly grown. They're probably like planted as bulbs already.
Oh, okay, good. So they just dug up my
But
seeds.
I love your enthusiasm. You didn't see this as some sort of subterfuge planting. You saw it as a miracle occurring overnight.
I just don't know how leeks grow.
I'm starting to see it as an organised crime. Sounds very much like you had an accomplice on you.
That's not in the community spirit.
No, it is not, George.
Agreement is in the community spirit.
Again, it wasn't me.
And it wasn't me. I'm too disorganized.
I was busy screen printing.
You can see that on you, yes.
Screen printed.
Yes.
Oh, I would have thought you sent it off to a printers.
No, I make it by myself.
That's more rustic. It's more lo-fi. Not in a bad way.
Anya had said it was an art and therefore couldn't risk companies mass producing them.
Guys, it's just the lack of trust. If you were so set on...
It's your lack of trust in us.
We all
if you were
trust each
so
other
set
apart
on
from you.
leeks, why did you agree to the mixed planting? You could have lobbied for leeks.
I didn't know
won
other
us
people were going to go for leeks.
I would love some leeks, but
But, you know,
I
we could
agreed on
We
roses.
could have discussed it as a committee and all agreed on
Yeah,
leeks.
as
It's not the leaks, it's the betrayal.
Yeah,
Again,
it's the lies and the subterfuge and the evil.
That's what really
Again, I
cuts
did
me
not
deep.
plant all of the leeks. And while I was going to defy you, it was just going to be a select number of leeks. This is far too many leeks. I was going to plant leeks instead of tomatoes.
So you're saying you planted some of the leeks, but not all?
No, I had intended to.
Well, somebody, as yet unspecified, has filled the entire bed with leeks.
Yes.
There's no room for anything else.
We got a statistical analysis person in to do a statistical analysis, and they said the likelihood of us all putting the same thing in was 1 in 1,000. So it's
It also seems to have happened overnight. Which isn't normal for the community garden.
Somebody planted half-grown leeks.
We're very much a daytime activity group.
It must have been Alberto.
Alberto?
Alberto.
We
Yeah.
said we wouldn't speak his name again.
Well, we have to make a determining factor that it was him. He's clearly in the area if you met him for a drink.
And he held a grudge.
You met him.
Yeah, I said earlier I met him last week for a drink.
Oh, the betrayals come thick and fast, George.
Oh, no,
We
I
already
didn't mean to.
It might move on to legal action.
So I guess we can't put in for the community garden competition then. I
No,
guess
that's
we're-
that fucked.
Oh, come on. I had just got my daisies ready to go.
We can't have, the garden party, your birthday that we're going to have.
What?
We can't have that
Next month,
anymore.
we can't have that there just because the fence is too high.
It's a structural risk.
I invited Jessica already. I know it was a month away.
It's a bit far in advance.
It wasn't like a confirmed
Yeah.
a confirmed invite, but we were just working together. I was like, hey, this thing's happening. I was being real nonchalant about it. Especially because it was at a community garden, so it was like anyone can show up. So it wasn't even about. Oh fuck.
Well, you're going to have to find some excuse.
Are you gonna tell them it's not a community garden anymore?
What?
Our community garden.
It's not a. The hits keep coming. What is it?
They've delisted it. It can't ever be classed as a community garden ever again.
Exactly. So that's that. And not only that, once the fence comes down,
What is it?
they're going to come round and they're going to salt the earth.
It's wasteland.
It's a brown site now.
They're just getting rid of a full acre of good green grass
Because
perfect soilage.
Because someone didn't check what height the fence was.
What are they going to turn it into? It's just going to be.
It's like trying
a
to
reminder
get
for
an
any.
alcohol license. Once you get one,
So
You'll
what-
never get it back again.
never get it back
Are they just
again.
using our garden as an example for anyone else who
No,
tries to go against them?
It's landfill. They're doing local landfills.
So our
5-minute city landfills.
so our housing, our house prices are all just going to be tanked now.
But the good news is, we won't have to go very far to put the bins out.
I suppose that's not bad.
Save a bit of money there, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's nice.
It just goes straight in if we're in our landfill's catchment area, which they haven't released yet.
It's a good chance we won't be though. We can't rely on that. Could I have my party at one of your gardens?
No,
No.
I'm busy. I'm washing it that day.
Washing the full
Yeah,
garden.
then getting the grass washed.
Oh, but you'd attend anyway if I had a dance.
If Jessica's going, I'll go.
Well, I need it at someone else's. I can't invite Jessica to my garden. I need it at someone else's, so it's more of a casual.
Oh, if she's free, I might do a barbecue.
Well, that sounds good. I'll go to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for my birthday.
Huh?
No, it wouldn't be for.
That's fine as
for
long
your
as there's something
birthday.
like I can just be then nonchalant when I'm. I don't think then I don't even have to say it's
No,
for my birthday.
I'd no more than 4 households. It's not a community garden.
No, but
Dan,
it's your
But you did invite her to a community garden thing, so this isn't one.
on the day
So,
of it. Yeah, but
she'll-
okay, so you three.
she'll be disappointed otherwise. so
Yeah. Best you actually just stay out of it, I think. Really. Don't want to upset her anymore.
Jessica.
You're going to drop out on her, so she probably won't want to see you anyway.
Oh, I don't have to drop out. I can have it at some.
Yeah,
I
but
can.
the plans changed. It should be weird about it.
Are my parents still going?
Yeah, that's the 4th household.
Uh-oh.
Dan, me, Jessica, and your parents.
They're bringing the baps, I think.
That's unbelievable. That is typical of them.
Yeah.
They're always trying to get a third.
And of course, there's Martha. She is a mean woman, but she has every right to be. Moira Green, who salted the earth, specifically salted most of Martha's earth. And she didn't actually stop here at the community garden. She went to Martha's home and salted her entire private garden and her entire house inside. Salted her bed, salted her boy. Was a 21-year-old man. He was thoroughly salted in his sleep. Didn't wake up, didn't know what was happening. Just woke up very dehydrated. And that was all because she was simply getting a prescription before Moira. Because she was there first. She's a mean woman, but she's earned her meanness.
And Philip, over there, you would want to avoid his plot and any adjacent plots. He is trying to grow rat poison. He thinks it comes from a flower, and he just keeps putting rat poison in the ground, hoping it will grow a bush. It has not, and it keeps killing most of the adjacent plots.
I feel like as a town, we should be more accepting and banish less people.
Yeah.
Disagree with that. You got to draw a hard line,
It's just,
like your t-shirts.
oh, you see them as a hard line
Yeah.
rather than a flexible
The material
open
is
to-
so...
Yes, but you can
Wrong.
see there's a bit of stretch to it, and it just retains its shape.
Actually, like in fairness, I would say they have slightly more of like an airbrushed quality to them.
Thank you. First kind thing you've said all evening.
Well, it's just a factual statement.
It's a
Don't
kind
let
of
it go to your
factual
head
statement.
on you. Yeah.
All right. Have we considered the option that it was you and you're projecting onto others?
You think it was me, and I'm accusing
just saying,
you
have we considered the option?
that I myself planted the leaks that I don't want in the bed.
I mean, we only have your word for it.
Hey, you wanted rid of them from somewhere, clearly.
You haven't suggested we got rid of them so far.
We also haven't come up with any sensible suggestion of how it happened so far.
They're half-grown overnight.
From someone's personal garden.
Yeah, they couldn't be grown here. Someone had to be growing this many and then put them all in here.
So you think George someone has transplanted them from somewhere else?
From somewhere
so
else.
if we find another
Barren.
bed of leeks that's empty,
Well, how would we know it was a bed of leeks?
maybe it was originally bigger and they just took some of them.
Yeah, all we got to do is track down, I would say, the first person we find with a barren plot. And we banish them.
I think we should start with Hyacinth's house.
I think this feels like a lot of effort for an after-work activity.
And again, why would they be in my house? That makes no sense.
Oh, not in your house, in your house's garden.
This is my
personal
garden.
plot.
The community garden. It's my primary garden.
She's been pointing the finger all evening.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not very
Because-
community-based.
Because the several times this has happened before, it was you, Anya.
You've accused me every
aubergines.
time, and I've denied it every time.
And it's turned out, in hindsight, to be you every time.
We were never able to prove it, but then almost without fail, 3 months later, you confessed to it.
Now, this could, just to play devil's advocate, it could be a copycat killer.
A copycat. But who...
Has seen the crimes that Anya has done previously.
And, sorry, I will draw your attention back to the t-shirt that Anya is parading around in front of us.
Yeah.
I know I've confessed him in the past, but it's really just to draw a line under it. I can assure you I've been innocent every time.
So you're reneging on your previous
Yes.
confessions now.
Yeah. I just thought if I confess, we could have one get-together without trying to solve a crime.
Oh, because I told Alberto last week that you did the aubergine.
Did he act surprised?
He was very angry and wanted to get back at you.
Okay. Well, perhaps the banishments are for a reason. I see that now.
So, where's
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
grave?
nice. Oh, I think I have relatives around here. I'm just going to go look
yeah,
at
you have relatives that way.
ladies.
I have relatives
John!
this way.
John! Wait, you know John?
No, I don't know who this person is. I've never seen him before.
What do you mean? You know Mike John?
You think I didn't realize the tracker you'd planted on me?
I told you were on your own.
Oh, you didn't tell me you never washed your ankles.
Which tracker?
Which one?
Which one?
All of them. My ankle, my neck. This lovely collar, I might say. And I noticed the one on the soup.
What?
Yes, I'm not blind, and I'm not stupid.
I thought you'd think it was a mushroom.
Look, ladies, it's time I've come clean. I'm not really a hobo.
What? What?
I'm actually a secret millionaire.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Can
god.
I just point out that I'm the only one who did put a tracker on you?
I've seen your car. I've seen the sat nav. It's got a picture of me in it.
Yes, but it's not attached to you. They all
Do you not
violated.
remember whenever you drove him around in the cage? He had plenty of time to see.
Shit.
Look, this has all been an elaborate experiment.
I fed you lasagna. I just want to say
It was lovely. It was a lovely lasagna.
He really cared for you.
I really cared for you.
I'm sorry I deceived you.
You said my Bailey's cheesecake was to die for.
It really was. It really is. It's a lovely cheesecake. The lasagna was great.
Thank
The
you.
tinned soup. I mean, that was a struggle, even for me.
Really? That's a bit much.
You could have at least heated it up.
No, you were homeless.
Have you no pity in your heart?
I gave you soup. That's pity plenty.
You're a monster, and you're still sticking by it. For that reason, you're out.
What?
Oh
No!
my god.
Oh, no.
Now, the three of you,
Yeah, what about my tuna casserole?
the tuna casserole was nice. It was all right. I
okay.
don't much like fish,
Oh, sorry.
but at least it was warm. Look, the three of you have won. You're on to the next round. We're going to my secret island in Barbados.
Ooh.
Yes, there'll be a yacht picking you up at the docks.
Yeah.
Up to.
Oh my god.
These men taking me. Where are these men taking me?
Shut up, you monster.
Goodbye.
Clancy. Now, Clancy's a good one. You can get in good with him, then you'll find out all the horse betting. Because with Clancy, he has a system with the horses.
Back to
He has a
Dumbracken is
system that
created,
never
produced, and
fails.
edited by
See,
Conlon.
the horse racing down at the racetracks, he shoots
For more
one of
information
the
on the
riders.
podcast,
That
you can follow us
causes mass
at
panic,
DumbrackenPod on
and usually
Instagram.
results in him getting winnings for one
This
of the
episode
riders
featured
dying.
Patrick Meier, Laura Conlon, Marcus Keeley,
Gareth is
Gerard
over
Donnelly,
there, of course.
Kieran Sands,
He's
Eddie
a
Goodwin,
nice man. If
Rachel
you want to learn
Coulter,
how to
David McAuley,
correctly
and Ari
join a
Marshall.
cult and correctly leave
The
a
opening
cult,
and closing
you can
music
talk
was
to
created
Gareth.
by Conor Mallon, and you can check out his entire album Unearthed on Spotify now. Thank you for listening. We look forward to welcoming you back to Dumbracken very soon.
And then the other friend that died was Derek, and he didn't have a lot of time left, you know. He was always one for not wasting time. He was like, we've only got 100 years on this planet. Turned out he only had 26 years, so he was right in a way, and he never amounted to much. He had just got a job at a startup, and after he died, that startup actually went on to become one of the wildest grossing video streaming platforms ever.